The dogs were good again this year. Here are my top 10 dogs of 2024. This was by far the hardest list to number. We had our dog rating professionals working nonstop to ensure it's as accurate as possible. Let us know if you agree with our rankings, and please enjoy this look back at the most heroic, unbelievable, and downright legendary dogs of the year. At number 10, we have Luna. She is a psychiatric service dog who helps her human with schizophrenia identify visual hallucinations. She's trained to greet anybody on command, but if there's no one there to greet, she just stays quiet and looks up at her person. In the following video, her human Cody is having a visual hallucination.
What? Luna, greet. Greet.
At number 9, we have Miller. A fire started in his home while he was alone with the other family dog, Amelia. It was about 30 minutes before firefighters arrived. When they did, they found Miller in a corner, shielding Amelia from the flames. He suffered second and third degree burns, as well as lung damage from smoke inhalation, but is expected to make a full recovery.
He may have not known exactly what he's doing other than being with his sister in a scary time, but he protected her one way or another.
At number 8, we have Dodger. He's a guide dog for his blind human, Roland. The duo found themselves stranded after a cab driver dropped them off at the wrong house.
I put Dodger's harness back on him, and I told Dodger to find a way home. And he brought me home.
Dodger led him a total of 3 blocks home in an area neither of them had been before.
So you put all your trust in Dodger that night?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I always do. No matter where I go, I trust him.
Our number 7 spot goes to Rowdy. On Monday afternoon, Tommy Holmes, a 4-year-old boy with autism, wandered away from his home in Kentucky. One moment he was playing with his sister and the family's 3 dogs, Rocco, Rowdy, and Kitty, and the next moment, Tommy and Rowdy were gone. Police searched for 14 hours with drones and bloodhounds. They eventually found the pair deep in the woods of Nortonville. Tommy was uninjured, but Rowdy had severe wounds to his legs and had lost a lot of blood. It seems he fought off another animal or several, protecting Tommy. The family's eldest son carried Rowdy home. Rowdy lost consciousness on the way. He was taken to the vet where he got everyone's full attention, and as of yesterday evening, Rowdy is responding very well to fluids and antibiotics. At number 6, we have Junior. He was initially found after wandering into someone's yard in Austin, Texas, and then collapsing. Vets found that he had 4 bullets around his skull and 1 over his cervical spine. This left him unable to use any of his limbs. That didn't stop a woman named Pia from adopting him. She helped him with daily exercises and stretches, and Junior went from no mobility to taking his first steps.
Nope, come on. Good boy.
To absolutely zooming around the park.
What?
Pia says that even his trust in humans has come back, telling us, "He used to hide in my closet, and now he approaches any and all strangers for love and scratches."
You're so handsome. Oh my God, you're so handsome.
Leading off our top 5 is Kobe. He saved his entire neighborhood from blowing up because he wouldn't stop digging holes in his front yard. Stay with me. His human Chanel said he's never been interested in digging, so his fixation with this one spot near the sidewalk was cause for concern. She didn't find anything in the hole, but she had a gas detection device from a prior gas leak, and it detected a cataclysmic amount of gas. If it hadn't been identified, the construction crew said it could have leaked into neighboring houses, and a simple light switch flip could have caused an explosion.
Belle and the community is so thankful for Kobe the Super Sniffer, a neighbor even making some homemade treats for this very good boy.
He's just like a hero, and he's getting treated like one.
At number 4, we have Maya. When a fire started in her house, she was trapped in a bedroom with her disabled owner, Melissa. David, her husband, tried to reach them but could not, suffering 3rd-degree burns in the process. Maya stayed with Melissa the entire time. When firefighters got to them, Maya was passed out on top of her chest, something doctors say saved Melissa's life. Maya also had burns on her tongue and mouth, likely from licking Melissa before succumbing to the smoke. Firefighters were able to resuscitate Maya and transport them both to the hospital. After vets heard of her heroism, they decided to care for Maya free of charge. She is doing very well. Her medical PJs are supposed to come off in the next few weeks, and Melissa is also expected to make a full recovery. At number 3, we have Bear. This human Darren suffered a massive heart attack in the middle of the night. He wasn't sleeping well and had gotten up to make some coffee and watch some TV. The last thing he remembers is making it to the bottom of the stairs. The next thing he recalls was Bear jumping up and down on his chest and his wife on the phone with the paramedics. He was rushed to the hospital where he underwent triple bypass surgery. Doctors noted that Darren was likely unconscious for close to 3 hours. He had paw marks on his chest and abdomen from how hard and long Bear was jumping on him. They said that Bear's actions served as successful CPR and kept Darren's blood flowing.
When I first saw him when I got home, he came right to me and jumped in my arms, and I just broke down crying.
Our runner-up for Dog of the Year is Poncho. On the night of June 4th, Poncho's house was broken into. The rescue pup leapt into action trying to fend off the intruder and was stabbed in the neck. While being kicked, Poncho managed to contain the intruder long enough for neighbors to tackle him and keep him on the ground until authorities arrived. The family drove Poncho all around looking for an emergency vet, keeping pressure on the wound for 2 hours. They eventually decided to try Española Humane, the same rescue Poncho was adopted from 8 years before. The staff of the tiny rescue got to work immediately. At one point, Poncho's heart stopped beating, but vets were able to bring him back. His dad, who stayed with Poncho the entire time, whispered in Poncho's ear after surgery that he would be getting ribeyes for the rest of his life. Poncho has since had his stitches removed, and the rescue threw him a party complete with a mariachi band and, of course, ribeyes. Our number 1 dog of 2024 is Gita. Her human, 84-year-old Keith Johnson fell during a walk one morning and broke his hip.
She came and lay down really close to me, and I cuddled with her and asked her please to go get some help.
A sheriff was conducting routine patrolling in a rural wooded area of northeast Washington when he came across 13-year-old rescue pup Gita sitting in the middle of the street. Because no homes were nearby, the deputy tried to coax her into his car, but she wouldn't budge. He approached Gita once more, but this time, she took off down an unmarked side street that led right to Keith.
Well, you got a pretty good dog, I'll tell you that. Or your dog was down by the road, got my attention, got me up here.
Thank you. She's my best friend.
Your dog's a hero today, man.
And she led you right back up here.
She led me right to you.
Thanks to Gita, Keith has made a full recovery.